start this rib cage stretching routine with an assessment. So place your hands on your rib cage, your middle fingers are touching, your shoulders are relaxed and down, and just take a couple of breaths and see how much you can expand your rib cage with the breath. So breathing in, can you expand your rib cage to the side and to the back? And breathing out, does it recoil back in? So that's just finding out where we are right now with that. And let's give it a bit of a stretch. One arm comes up, side bend over, and stretch through the open ribs. Get a nice stretch down the side and use your breath to increase the stretch. Breathe into the lung on that side of your body. And come up and over to the other side. Feel a nice stretch down the rib cage. Breathe into that open side. And come back. Try and keep your shoulders down as you do the side bends. Breathe into the stretch. Now let's add to that stretch. So come into the same position, feel the stretch down the ribs, and then bend your knees and push your pelvis out to the same side as the lifted arm. Feel the stretch come a little bit further down. And come back up. Feel the stretch around the ribs, bend the knees, push the pelvis out to the side. Good, and now we're going to add on to that. Side bend, bend through the knees, push the pelvis out to the side. Feel the stretch deepen further down your body. Keep the pelvis still and rotate your top shoulder forward so you feel the stretch come behind your body. And come back up. Side bend over to the first side. Second side, bend through the knees, push the pelvis out, lengthen the stretch, and then rotate your top shoulder around. Feel the stretch come behind your body. And let's do one more to each side like that. Rib cage, bend through the knees, push the pelvis out, and then rotate around. And one more. Side bend, stretch the ribs, bend through the knees, push the pelvis out, and then rotate around. Good. And coming back to the center. Now let's turn the other way. So give everything a little bit of a wiggle, and then circle your arm around and turn and look at your hand as you circle. And don't think just about where your arm is going. Try and turn your breastbone around. So send the breastbone around with you. Seeing how much rotation you can get through your body. See if you feel a stretch around your shoulder, around your armpit. And now add a flexion of your hand. So pull your fingers back towards your shoulder as you rotate around. You may not feel more around the chest or the ribs, but it's also just good for your hand and your arm. Just adding a little bit of a stretch there. Let's do one more to each side. Good. And now bring your hands back to that assessment position and see if you can feel a little bit more stretch through your ribs. Breathing in. Have your hands come a little bit further apart from each other. Breathing out, can your ribs relax and recoil in towards each other? To increase the ability of your rib cage to expand, now take a breath in. Once you've got some breath in, take another breath in. See if you can expand the rib cage a little bit more, and then relax and recoil. Really let your rib cage come back in. Breathe in, get some air into the lungs, hold, and then try to get more air in and get your lungs to expand more. Sorry, your rib cage to expand more. And relax, make sure your shoulders are staying relaxed and down. Don't start doing this to try and get more breath in. Some breath in, let a bit more breath in. And relax, do one more like that. If you feel you haven't got much movement happening through your rib cage at this point, don't despair, don't give up. Keep going with these stretches, with the attempt to expand the rib cage, you'll do yourself the world of good.